in, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That's way outside. Ball 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Man aboard, and here is Devers. Just missed.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3. And here is Wilyer Abreu. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit. Out towards left center. Rojas. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Bryce Harper. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Turner now. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here comes Alec Bohm. Line to left. Brings it in for the 3rd out. New inning getting started. And now the rookie second baseman, Christian Campbell. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
Count's full.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now, Abraham Toro. And the count 1-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get your...
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I would...
Swing, and he popped it up. And the infield fly rule called. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And a swing and a miss.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Now batting Max Kepler. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is downstairs. 3-1. And strike 2.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now the number 2 hitter, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Grounder might be 2. Turner over to second. How about that double play? And here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Top of the third, no score. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot. Of time to see it and just try to get on playing with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Now here is Christian Campbell. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. It is interesting though when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much. Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's JT Realmuto. And a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And here is Sosa to the plate. One down, base is empty. The 2-1 is high. Upstairs outside, that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Good job to fight that one off. And now the count filled up 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the.
Runner goes again. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the.
On the ground at first. Sneaks through, base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. The tag at third, and he's out. Trey Turner with a chance now. 2 outs. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Duran snags it, and that will end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. This one in the air. Boom. Should have this one. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Going to count 1-2. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And that's a fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Luzardo with a throw over. Story back in on a dive.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle.
Boom. Slings to second, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. Oh, that one's behind him.
Ball 3.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the dirt. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 to the count.
That one missed. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Hung up in a rundown now.
And that's a head scratching at bat, walking back to the dugout. But you got to give credit to the pitcher, working his way back in and finishing the hitter off.
Next offering way off the plate.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
2 on, 1 out. Max Kepler at the plate. And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Crochet checks the runner. Boom. Back on a dive. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one drilled left field. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line.
The throw to second, and he'll keep it for just the 1.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's Rafael Devers. And Devers hits that one. Reaching down, makes the catch. Throw cut off to first. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Here's Harper now. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a rope into center field, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Harper off of first with 2 away.
Runner.
Harper runs. This to third. Meyer. They get the force. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Rojas on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Check swing called strike. And the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
That's to third. Boom. That's it out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Swing and a miss. And the count now even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. And now Alec Bohm. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2. A dive, he's got it. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Man at first. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
First and second, 1 out. Kepler now at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. And now it is JT Realmuto. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. And a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Marcelo Meyer. Swing and a ground ball. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Trevor Story now.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle, finds his way through, base hit.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox. Hit on the ground, might be two. Quick feed to second for one. Double play. But he can't seem to break through. Inning over. Bottom of the inning. And now Edmundo Sosa. That one inside, 2-1.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've already earned 5 walks in the game, and of course, that's providing them with a lot of run-scoring opportunities.
That one almost got him. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Johan Rojas. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Meyer to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Trey Turner. Harper runs. Back up the middle and a base hit. And now 2 aboard, coming home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And now they've got him caught on the base path, and they tag him out to end the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Hauls it in for the out. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. In the air, left side. Kepler sizes this one up, makes the grab, 2 down. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Full count.
And Raffy falls victim to the K. Bottom of the 8th, and now it's Alec Bohm.
And then if I retreat, then I'm worth is pulling the trees, and man, I want to be blameless.
swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's outside. And it's 2-1. In the air, center field, Rafaela. And there's one down. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Boom. The runner at first with one gone to the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Now they get the runner and a rundown. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Step off. Oh, he jumped early. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Outside, 3-1. Up and in, ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. We go to the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And a count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and he'll be safe at first. And now the catcher comes up to him, Carlos Narvaez. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Reaching down, makes the catch. He's 2 outs away. Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. Move to first. Dives back, and he's out.
On the tag.
Romano is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
A lot of these marionettes, I dance on my own, and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus, way to dependence, punching is reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist, skating from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my venison. Wellington blacker than minimum sentence, and I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slotted my dentist to get his new grill in the incoming call from Shabia Connect. The look in my closet, it's mold on the ceiling. Donald, this mother is playing a rush of a feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the doors. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my mourners fell. Cloaking the vice on the rolls, it look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. It's brioche, toast in the world. The tarragon butter, moonwalk in the pan like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, the Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate the city, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I find a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I find a way to go get it. Yeah, I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another table for two. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter the Lord. Yo, I'ma turn it to furnace. Snubble hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flip a little switch for the Deacons who cheer the spice strips. Amex Supreme 98 size 11 and crushing my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new ghost. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'ma be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram, one-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my price, I'm grateful as ever, cause it took a village. Way I've been a shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working with, not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on a bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my Broward headquarters as soon as the weather get colder. 7 consecutive strikes like professional bowler. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set. And towing the slab in this one, Ryan Pepiot. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Down the middle for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. Yeah, that's fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. It's Aaron Judge now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Cody Bellinger in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Meisner makes the grab, and that is that. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, and towing the slab here, Max Fried.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Up the middle, Volpe. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number one. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One out, base is empty. That's off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Runner on at first with one gone. Yandy Diaz now. First pitch misses.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Runner on the move. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it's off the batter's eye. The Rays strike first. It's 2-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Stepping in, Jonathan Aranda.
No ball. 1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Gets under it and pops it up. Hauls it in for the out.
That is good. Third baseman.
To the batter now, Junior Caminero. And ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Ian Hamilton preparing to come on if needed. Loaisiga also getting ready. Popped up. LeMahieu. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The Rays with a 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pepio back to work. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Down and away for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
To short, could be two. Over to Lau. To Diaz. That's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, that's low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
On the ground to third. Slings it across, and that is that.
Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can't run the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee to win in the rap race. Beating them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank. Sucking on my tailpipe, my pace. Nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can't contain all of my game. To keep it the fame. With the one paid, with the book. I'm never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name. Yeah. Take the mask off. I think you know what I'm after. If you wanna get in, baby, give me the password. Let's go faster. Why's it always feel like I only go backwards? Got patterns, no way to escape this. Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. You can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away, you're in love with the fame. Feeling lonely, no one to call myself a now I'm over the homies. Not every kid
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, we've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and pitching here today, Garrett Crochet. What do you look for here?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. And that misses. And we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 106.
That's inside, and it's 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
To third. Throw over to Toro. That takes care of Grisham. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits off the monster. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch, and he just misses. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here is Goldschmidt. Off the plate, ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Strike 1.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. A 2-run shot, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New arm out of the bullpen, Brennan Bernardino.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 1 out, nobody on. In now is the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Curve in the dirt. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Luis Guerrero appears to be getting loose. Whitlock getting loose as well. 1 out, bases empty. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Ground ball left side and foul ball. That's inside. And they'll do it again. The next pitch misses, and a full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Fenway and towing the slab, Max Fried.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, their fastball will beat them.
We go to the bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Falling behind 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That's to third. Chisholm throws to first, and Devers is set down. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. And that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off left side. And that one fouled off. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. New pitcher now, Luis Guerrero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That one not close, and that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Misses off the inside, and now 3-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's a strike. Foul ball. Three and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And down on strikes. And one gone.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Oh, and 2 now. In the air, right side. Abreu in position. And there's 2 away. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And ball 1 to LeMahieu. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And that one clips the corner. On the ground, Campbell fires over to first. That takes care.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. No imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son unas bandidas, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Mi foto tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos.
Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now and getting to start, Jacob deGrom.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know the guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Off the mark there, 1-1.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing DeGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Outside low, 2-2. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Carpenter aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air out towards right center. Langford on the move to the gap. He's got it. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Man at second.
Ball.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 1 out and a runner at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Riley Green. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that one fouled off. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in Arlington. So here's the lefty, Tarik Skubal.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Now the left fielder, Josh Smith.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Just missed. Skubal, a 6'3 lefty, 240 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carpenter under it. Drops into the glove. 1 down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Now it's Corey Seager. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
No balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
2 out, space is empty. And that's downstairs and outside. Two down, nobody on. Leaps and he's got it. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Rangers. Scoreless after 1. Back at Globe Life Field. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Spencer Torkelson.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
DeGrom back to work. That one outside. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed. Late swing, fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now here is Zach McKinstry. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And the righty deals. Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Next to hit, Jake Rogers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No score here in the second. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway, and today's starter, Garrett Crochet. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and really he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hit in the air out to center field. Corrals it, and there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Lau at the plate.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boog. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
First offering, and it just misses. Swings through that one for strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
1-2 to count.
Makes the grab for the second out. Yandy Diaz now. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in.
Ball.
2 out, space is empty. And 1-2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was
1-2.
ugly.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rays held in check here, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back inside Fenway Park, and on the hill here today, Ryan Pepiot.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
At the plate, Jarren Duran.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Slap the other way, foul. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The pitch stays alive. And a curve is down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Count.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Pepio keeping him close. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And
Outside,
that misses
that's
off
the
the
ball.
outside edge. There's a strike. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside low. Full count now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Just
That's
missed.
low. That's a ball.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And that's off the outside edge. 2 balls and a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And here's the moment a lot of fans wanted to see. The top prospect in baseball comes to the plate for his major league debut. Christian Campbell in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And let's take a look at the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Curve in the dirt. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Number 48, a left-hander, also throwing. Slow ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing in the first for Boston. An inning completed Fenway. No score here on the show. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. First pitch just misses. One out, base is empty. Hard hit, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jake Mangum next to hit for the Rays. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.